How's it going, people? Simon Slabber here, and this is your complete guide to the quest Stolen Hearts. So let's get started. There are absolutely no requirements for this whatsoever, so you can simply start it by talking to Ozam within the centre of Draenor Village. So go ahead and talk to him, quickly run through the chat. And go ahead and accept the quest. Choose option 4, and just in the house, literally on the west side of him, you'll see a trapdoor inside. Go ahead and open it. And as soon as you do, a couple of options will come up. Go ahead and choose option 3, let me in, or I'll poke you in the eye. And you'll now appear downstairs in the basement. So once in here, head to the west side of the room, and go ahead and speak to Crumb, or Knum. Quickly run through the chat with him. And choose option 2, crystal clear. Then on the next set of questions, go ahead and choose option 2, carry. Then option 1, insight. Then option 1, kick them in the hypotheticals. Lastly, choose option 1, tell me. And once you've done all of that, head on back upstairs. So once you're back on the top side, go ahead and talk to Ozam once more. And choose option 4. And lastly, go ahead and ask him about how do you find the HQ, option 1. Then choose yes, option 1. You'll then have a little bit of a cutscene, and for this little section, you're going to be following Knum. It's quite simple, just stay a fair distance away and literally just tail him. So Knum himself will walk directly to the west, and he'll stand there for a moment, then he'll head south a little bit, as if he was going to Draenor Markets. So basically all you have to do for this little section is literally just wait for him to move and stay a fair distance behind. It's quite simple. So eventually you'll follow him and you'll head towards the jailhouse just to the east of Draenor Village itself. So keep following him until he enters that building. So as soon as he's entered, quickly follow up behind him and go ahead and enter as well. Upon doing so, you'll get a nice little cutscene. Just quickly spam through all of the chat. So finally, once you've regained control, you'll be given a bunch of options. So first things first, there's 4 options to choose from, and the first one you choose is option 3. In the next list, you want to choose option 3 once again. Then choose option 3 once again. Now, as soon as you've done that, and you've finished up all the chat, go ahead and exit the building. And from here, you want to head almost directly towards your south. So head south past the little divination camp and the starting divination area. And eventually you will run into a bunch of NPCs. Upon doing so, you will gain a little cutscene. So at this point you now need to kill 3 level 2 enemies, which is, well, very, very simple, no matter what level you are, to be totally honest, so shouldn't have any problem here whatsoever. So as soon as you regain control, go ahead and kill all 3 of them. One of these guards will drop a note. Go ahead and make sure you pick the ransom note up. So go ahead and read the ransom. And once you've done so, go ahead and talk to Lila. Right, towards the end of this little conversation you're going to have now, Lila will give you a password. Try to remember it if you can. You can complete the quest even if you don't know what the password is, but it does make your life a little bit easier. The password is going to vary from person to person, so just go through this little chat bit a little bit slowly towards the end, and you'll be able to notice when she says the password. So as soon as you've gone through all of the chat and you have picked up your password and you know what it is, it's now time to head on over to Al-Kharid. So go ahead and home telly down to Al-Kharid. So upon arriving in Al-Kharid, Ozan will talk to you for a bit, just quickly run through the chat. As soon as you regain control, head into the palace directly south of you, and talk to the guard outside the main room. Once you've gone through all of his chat, it's now time to make your way to the northeast to the crafting shop. It's literally directly northeast of where you are now. So once you're at the crafting shop, inside you'll notice a big set of stairs. Go on and head up inside. So once you're up top, on the southeast side of this room, you'll find a ladder. Go ahead and climb up that. And you'll now be on the rooftops. So from here, on the southeast side, you can walk across a plank. Go ahead and do so. From here, on the south side of the building, you can slot down a awning. Go ahead and do so. Once you're down, head inside the building, and on the northwest side, you'll be able to cross a washing line. Once in this room, climb up the ladder directly in front of you. Once you've done that, climb across the planks just to your west slightly. On the southwest side of this floor, you will find another ladder you can climb. Go ahead and do so. From here, you can jump from the scaffolding on the west side. On the southeast side of this room, you can climb down a rug. And directly to your west, you can swing across some wooden monkey bars. From here, you can jump across the scaffolding on the south side. And on the south side of this building, you can bounce off the awning on the south. From here, you will likely need to move your camera around so it's facing the south side so you can see the wall. And on the wall where you are standing is some brickwork you can climb up. Go ahead and do so. Once you're on this long building, on the east side you will see some stands. Go ahead and lynch onto the flagpole directly in front of you. Once you do so, you get a little cutscene and those and will fire an arrow across. So once the cutscene's over, go ahead and cross the rope. Once you're over, go ahead and try to climb up the brickwork and you'll receive a cutscene. So, once you've run through all of the chat and you've regained control, go ahead and try climbing up the brickwork once more. And this time you'll be up on the roof. So on the south side of this building, you will see an open window you can actually climb down through. Go ahead and do so. So this little bit is a tiny little mini game, but first things first, as soon as you drop down, go ahead and open the chest on the western side. Make sure it's the western chest. Upon doing so, you will receive a little scroll. Go ahead and read it if you choose to do so. And this next little bit is the tiny bit of a mini game. So to do the next section, you need to click on the statue with all the little mini statues around it in the center of the screen. So go ahead and inspect the head scales. And the idea here is you need to work out which one of these is the heaviest one. So the easiest way to do it is split them up into 3 sections. So the first 3 is set 1, the second 3 are set 2, the third set is set 3. Stick the first set on the left hand side and the second set on the right hand side. If one side is heavier than the other, then you know whichever the heavier side is has the heaviest weight in. in which case you choose 2 out of that set to find out if one of those 2 is the heaviest. If they balance out equally, then it's whichever one you didn't put up. So as you can see, for me, it didn't particularly work out well. Both of the first and the second set are both balanced, so it's got to be part of the third set. So you basically just work out which one of these is the heaviest for you. So for me, mine is in set 3, so I take 2 of the pieces out of set 3, put them on either side, and as you can see, the one on the left for me is the heaviest, so that is the heaviest one out of the lot. Once you find out which one it is, a little tab will pop up and you'll see a bag in the left hand corner. Drag the heaviest one into it and it'll appear in your inventory. Simple as that. Hopefully that's explained it well. Either way, once you've got the heaviest head scale in your hands, go ahead and place it on the statue in the back of the room, and you will receive a diamond. But before you can grab it, you will receive a cutscene. So at this point you'll be asked for the password that Lila was meant to have given you. If you've forgotten it, then you can answer whichever one you want. Eventually the chat will run through and you'll get this cutscene. If you know the password, then just go ahead and enter it and you'll get this cutscene. So no matter what you do, you'll always get this cutscene. At which point you'll then be asked to either help him, kill him, or just tell Ozan to be patient. It's entirely up to you which one you choose. It doesn't make much difference, the end result is the same. So whichever one you choose, you'll commit regicide. Good work. And that is pretty much it for this quest, to be totally honest. Quickly run through the rest of the chat in the cutscenes. And you will then appear inside the palace, and you'll be talking to Osman. So for completing this quest, you'll gain 3 quest points, 2.5k coins, 250 combat lamp, 250 constitution lamp, 250 XP agility lamp, 250 thieving lamp if you're members. Also, you can talk to Kanum in Drainer Jail for a new title if you choose to do so. Also 2 treasure keys. That is it for this quest. As soon as you've closed this completion window, Osman will start talking to you again. If you continue talking to him, you'll start Diamond in the Rough. Just so you're aware. And that's it. I hope you all found this useful. So until next time, I will catch you all later. Have a good one.